full time tonight. Chelsea won, Newcastle United won. I feel sick after watching the end of that game. I've been to well over 300 games now over the past decade or so watching Newcastle United. I've seen the Carabao Cup final last season, I've seen the Champions League matches, I've seen all of these amazing opportunities for Newcastle. I haven't felt pain like that when I actually feel awful coming out of that game. Newcastle defended their absolute arses off in that second half, and we've given Chelsea a goal. We threw the game away at the end, and once it was 1-1, I don't want to be negative, but I never felt that Newcastle were going to win the penalty shootout. I just feel like with the way the game ended, it would just put additional pressure on us. Despite winning the coin toss, we couldn't do anything in that shootout. Fair credit to Chelsea, drew the game. All four of their pens were class. Honestly, De Bruyne had no chance. All four of them were right in the corner. We'll talk about Trippier. Obviously, he's the main talking point of the game. But Richie took the fourth pen, missed it. I can't fault Richie at all. I mean, at that point, I felt like Chelsea were going to win the shootout. Even then, it's not actually that bad of a pen. It's decent height for the goalkeeper, but he still smashed it quite hard. It's just one of them ones where it is just a look of a coin, and I can't fault Richie. He's came on and he gave it a go, but ultimately, if you bring players like Richie on still, in these cup matches, we just got so many injuries.
On the Chelsea.
Fair play to them. Listen, they did deserve an equaliser in the second half, let's not lie. Obviously, Newcastle sat back at 1-0. They tried to see the game out. Nearly did it to our credit, but Chelsea were always going to score at some point. They had so many opportunities that first half. I felt like as the game went towards the end, Chelsea did start to calm down a bit. For Newcastle's tactics were working, we were drying them out. But listen, the son Mudryk was in the right place at the right time, and we've got to address the elephant in the room, Kieran Trippier. It was all him. I hate pinpointing a loss from one player. I hate just going, well, this guy's done this guy's done that. We've lost the game because of that. But it was an individual error that's cost us the game now. I know I was very critical of Trippier towards Everton, deservedly so, but now that I've had a chance, obviously a couple of weeks later, to kind of look into him a bit more. We do have to remember a couple of big things regarding Trippier. Now, the first one being the last international break. He got pulled out of the England team because of family issues. There was something going on in his personal life where he had to get called out of the national team. And secondly, without speculating or going through any of his family situation, because that's his privacy. Again, I've heard of our people that it's obviously not great at the minute, so without trying to get into anything else, he has got a lot of baggage with him. But ultimately, you got to accept responsibility. Obviously, his header, just put it out for a corner, just do anything but drop it in a crowded box where De Bruyne has nowhere near it. It was just a moment of madness. I hate to say this because I do love Trippier, but it was a moment of madness where Chelsea's took the advantage, and then we got the shootout from that. And Trippier, all credit for having the balls to do it, puts his hand up after that mistake, goes, I want to take a pen, and then he misses the target. I can't. That second pen absolutely killed the shootout for us. I mean, listen, players are always going to miss pens, but for me, you've got to put it on target. Any pen you take in your life, if you're putting it off target, you put it over the ball, past the post, you've made it out there. You had to at least put it on target. To keep that saves, so be it, but you just aim to the corner, and it's a couple of yards wide. It's not close, it's quite far wide. And as I said before, listen, Chelsea's got all their pens anyway, so I think we might be knackered in the show, but
keep the faith, man. We'll be fucking back. Don't worry about that.
Listen, though, fair play to them keeping the positive vibes going now. Fair play to any Newcastle fan as well to travel down, because that's well over 6 hours back in the coach. If I feel sick, I'm staying down here, so imagine what those are going to feel like going back. It'd be the worst feeling in the world. The vlog will be out in the morning if any of you can bear to watch it. But we're back on topic to the game. Newcastle played a real tactical game today. Now, the injuries is the big part. That was the big factor in the game. We have nothing. We literally have nothing. We are down to the bare bones and the bowels of that squad. As I said before, Matt Ritchie's coming on, and he hasn't started a game for Newcastle in 3-4 years now. He's coming on trying to get Newcastle a second goal. We're just sitting back, just soaking all the pressure. Newcastle, I thought defensively did a great job now. Subs we had Botman going off at half time. Obviously, it's his first proper game back, so it's understandable taking him off after 45. Kraft was knackered, he was in, just took him off. So Kraft went off the pitch at half time, so that was one of them. And we bung Burn on, put him in centre half, and we bung Trippier on, and it was working what we had in the game. It was going to plan. It was going well for us, but then Chelsea bring some subs on. Listen, let's be honest, the subs we're bringing on, as I said before, it's the likes of Burns, it's all our defenders. They're bringing Rich on. Who are they bringing on? They're bringing on Mutric, was a £78 million attacking player. They're bringing on Nkunku, who's another £60 million player. They're bringing on excessive £300, £400 million worth of players, whereas Newcastle just don't have that depth at all because they're all injured or suspended. So Chelsea have got an expensive team. I don't want to try and make excuses. Now I've got an expensive team that obviously has been able to build that depth over a few decades now. Newcastle, we were there and I should have won. I'm kicking myself. We really should have won that game. But listen, Chelsea, if you look at the game in a neutral point of view, despite obviously Newcastle's good defending, you can't say Chelsea didn't deserve at least a draw from that. They did have so many chances and somehow didn't take one until the end of the game, where Newcastle just kicked the ball to them. I cut it. Oh God, I really cut it. Oh, I'm losing the will over this past couple of weeks. We're obviously through the Champions League away now, we're through the Carabao Cup away. We've got left the FA Cup. It's bloody Sunderland away. I cut it. I gotta watch this team with Sunderland away. We can't lose that game. I swear down, we lose at Sunderland away. We're not here at the end of it. Just feel how bad these two losses are. Wait till we're down in Sunderland. I kind of. Back on topics of the league, we've got Luton Town on Saturday, so obviously I'll be sticking around for that when I'll be down here for a few more days. That's a hard game as well. Now, obviously they've got the situation with Tom Lockyer, so their captain's got a cardiac arrest, a second cardiac arrest as well, so it's a horrible situation for him. But Luton Town, the fans be up for, the players be up for, they want to do for him, so it's a tricky place. And to be fair to Luton, they're a real good team at home. They give Arsenal and Man City a good go, and with the way we're playing with our away form again, that's another away game we just threw away, and that's not easy. 23rd of December, it's going to be a horrible game for us, especially when our players are deflated like that. Who is left? Who have we actually got left now? This is my main question. Who can play? Who is in our squad? We've got absolutely nothing. Is Richie going to start the next game? Because Gordon looked knackered as well when he got taken off. We just haven't got anything in the squad at the minute. It's so frustrating because I know every single team picks up injuries, and obviously Newcastle's had a lot of bad luck as well. I will agree with that. But still, we're picking up far too many. I don't know what is going on with us, but we need to sort something out. We're picking up so many. Every single match now, we're picking up 2-3 injuries. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it's happening, but we've got to sort it out. We haven't got the Champions League anymore. Yes, I know that was a midweek game. We're still playing 3 times a week at this stage. But we haven't got those big games anymore. We've got the league now to focus on. We've got the FA Cup to focus on. We've got to go out in both of them. There's nothing we can do now. We've got to literally go out in both of them. Premier League, make sure you're getting some form of European football that will go into next season. FA Cup, you've just got to try and win the bloody thing now. You've got to go as far as possible. It annoys me so much because we've done the hard work in this competition. We were the ones that knocked out Man City. We were the ones that knocked out Manchester United. We were the ones that almost knocked out Chelsea. Now because of that, Chelsea and Liverpool will be licking their lips because they're the only 2 big teams left. And Fulham knocked out Everton. Middlesbrough's got past Port Vale. Newcastle's done all the hard work, and Chelsea have obviously took the advantage tonight. Newcastle gave them it, and Chelsea went, yes please. And I can't fault it on a Chelsea point of view. But it upsets me so much because we've done all the work. It was us that done that. We've done it again tonight, and we're just it's the last hurdle. I can't. Listen, I'm not going for too much longer because I'm going to ramble on for a bit. But that hurts. That really hurts. It seriously hurts. And for any Newcastle fan going back tonight, that'll be the worst court trip they'll do. Even worse than the cup final. I honestly think it is, because at least in the cup final you kind of knew, man, who were going to win a hard time. Whereas tonight we had it in the 92nd minute, 2 minutes left to go, and we threw it. We absolutely threw it. And listen, I love Trippier. I absolutely love him. I don't know if everything's okay at home. I don't know if everything's going all right for him, but he's had a couple of bad weeks now. He's obviously made a couple of big mistakes with Everton. He was suspended for the Fulham game. Obviously, that was our best game as well, the Fulham one. He comes back in today for a cracked injury. It's just nervy, isn't he? He's just very nervy at the minute. Obviously, his confidence is going to be weighed down now. You've got to get behind these players. So I know I kind of took him out a bit here, but I've got to. Obviously, we can't deny the fact it was obviously the big decider in the game. But I love him. We've got to get behind these players now. What's done is done. We've got to move on. The game is lost. We can't go back and win it now. It's over. Again, listen, best of luck in Chelsea. Got no issue with them at all. Thought had an alright game. Thought probably deserved the penalty shootout, and they took their chances. All the penalties were brilliant. Ours Had a couple of good ones, but ultimately the Trippier one changed the game. So yeah, it's happened, it's done. We move on now. Let's focus on Luton Town. Sunderland, we've still got a time with our derby, and we've still got the FA Cup. If we get past them, let's give that a real go. Let's go out. This Newcastle had a sort of an alright season. It's just been a bit of a missed opportunity, I feel like. We'll get back on it. Let's go for it. Let's show them what we're made of. Newcastle, we will be back. Come on.